Hello everybody, Quisley's Math Desk, Chris Quisley here. Wanted to take a couple minutes and talk about flashcards. When I was talking with a teacher and then talking also with parents and these are parents of elementary students. Some are 4th and 5th grade parents and teachers. Some are primary teachers, being 1st grade, 2nd grade teachers, kinder teachers. We were talking about flashcards and the benefits or not the benefits of flashcards. I'm not a fan, I'm going to tell you right now, because I think they've lost their meaning and their purpose, and I'm going to explain why in just a minute. So here we are back with the visual of the concrete, the representational, and the abstract with students thinking, those stages of learning. So if I'm thinking about flashcards, flashcards are definitely the abstract. You know, they're symbols only. There's no visual, no nothing. Our concrete would be our tools. Okay, so we're going to talk about a strategy to find something that meets in between, because way too often we, as teachers, as parents, grandparents, everybody who loves our children want to help them. And so what do? We go back to how we were taught. And what were we taught? Older of us, we were taught with flashcards. And here's what flashcards do. If students don't have a basic understanding of what 3 is, they do not see 3 like this and understand that 2 is less than that, or to see that if I put one more with 2, I have 3, then students shouldn't be using flashcards. They're not ready. If they don't have the concrete, the visual understanding of what 3 is or 2 is or a number is, that every number has another number inside of it. When I have 3, I have 2 inside of it. When I have 3, I have 1 inside of it. When I have 3, I have a 3 and I have a 0. That whole understanding. So if we're jumping right to flashcards right away, we're teaching memorization without any connections, without possibly any understanding. Because why are we doing flashcards? We're doing flashcards to practice. Well, when I practiced the piano, when I learned the piano years ago, I knew what C was, I knew chords, I knew the basics. I put those basics together in order to make music. This is kind of the same way. If I don't know my chords and my keys, then how can I put it together to make music? So you may be saying, okay, so what are we supposed to do? Are we just supposed to be over here with these tools? My child's in 5th grade. What am I supposed to do? Because maybe your child, or 3rd grade. My child's doing multiplication. Am I still supposed to be over here with these blocks? If they haven't had that experience to know that you're looking at 3 sets of 2, okay? Let me get another block here. That's what I'm looking at. Yes, you need to be over here. Okay? But what about this representational stage that I talk about in the video Why Tools? Well, a good transition, my favorite thing is decks of cards. Because let's say I'm doing subtraction. When I was young, we called this game War. And a partner and I, we each had split the deck, and then you'd flip it up, and let's say I have a 3 and my partner has a 2, and we're doing subtraction. So then I can say 3 take away 2 is 1. But here's why it's that representational. Because look remember what representational does? It is the visual or a tool, but it's usually a written and a digit. So we've got it right here. So I can say if I have 3, take away 2, I'm left with 1. Okay? So, or thinking about it in a different way. So my suggestion is use a deck of cards, play a game called Top It. You can do this with multiplication. You can do this with subtraction. You can do this with addition. You can do this with our younger students and say which one is greater, which one is less. Throw in that word fewer. Start teaching the word fewer because that's a common vocabulary, math vocabulary word that will hang kids up. And you can do so much with this. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in to Quisley's Math Desk. Have a great day.